Right, should we see what fun lies in store? Oh, hang on. There's a tripwire here. Let's activate it, see what happens. Let's try and disarm it. Successfully disarm the tripwire. Oh, 2 grenades. Activate grenade bouquet. Very nice. There's another trap now. Let's put in plenty of saves. They obviously don't want us in this part. A recreation area. Oh, oh, Rex. You can see Rex stood on a landmine. Poor fella. Let's see what's up here. Lots of saves. Yeah, I think there's another landmine. Just looking out for tripwires, don't see any. What's that? Oh, it's a frag. Phew. Yeah, I thought it was a frag. Seemed really determined to keep people out. Ah, terminal that works. Amazing. Hopefully this will be a bit quicker then. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Close access panel. Why would I want to close the access panel? Strange. What was that ammo crate? Extra mines. Could have some fun with that, but unfortunately my companions will probably kill stuff before I get to try it out. Ooh. Thanks for the ammo. Just make sure it's well lit. Lovely. Get someone in that cage for a while. Starved to death, poor buddy. A crowbar. I'm not Morgan Freeman. I'm gonna use a crowbar. Oh, we're at the way out. Cool. Oh, I see. So we pretty much cleared this place out, I guess. I could have sworn we had a mission to do. Something here, but doesn't seem like it. So I think next we're gonna go see the boomers.
Ow! Damn it!
Doesn't that sound like fun? Go see the boomers. Oh, need to activate the door. Let us out. Yeah, pretty much owned them there, so. It's good to be back outside.
What's up?
Well, it pays like ass.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll have to either get to the Brotherhood base or something. I don't know. Well, let's go see the boomers next. I think. What? 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 What the hell? Okay. What? Why? It's like a floating head. Now that's unusual. It's friggin' disturbing. Alright, so how much inventory space do we have? Oops. What did I do? I think we're pretty full. Yeah, I'm getting there, getting there. Should probably make a quick run to the gun runners real quick, and I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff. That's the plan. Okay, well I've sold up, and now it's time to head off and see the boomers. I had so much stuff to sell. I think I made about 7,000 altogether, something like that. So a lot of stuff to sell. I had like 4 incinerators and 5 flamer guns and goodness knows what. So I made a nice bit of money. I didn't buy anything that much new. As you can see, I got a new handgun. Just gonna try it out, see how it does. Just make sure we're heading the right way. We're not heading the right way, of course. Let's head this way. So I guess it's this way to the boomers. Am I on the right path? Okay, if I go straight ahead now, this way. I might try installing a motorbike mod soon, so I can get around a bit faster and see how that works out. Ew. An ash pile that I can't search. What use is that? I can see Brahmin in the distance. Oh, what we got? What are they shooting at? Huh. Shooting at something. They're going after the Brahmin. Yeah, they're going after. Why are they going after the Brahmin? Bloody dogs. Huh. Well, why are we taking on Brahmin? Yeah, they're aggressive, but still. Aggressive Brahmin. Yep, almost there. Now these boomers don't like visitors, so it's gonna be fun trying to persuade them that I'm okay. And fun trying to get to them. Good luck with that. There's a little shack here. What's that about? Door to Field Shack. Let's check out this shack. Brahmin steak, extra crispy. A cooling unit. Huh. 357 Magnum rounds. Has he got a gun that matches these bullets? Some BB pellets. Guy had a stealth boy? Huh.
If Veronica gets a dress, I want one too. Or maybe new shoes or a new hat.
Oh well, fella doesn't seem to be around.
Pretty. Please?
Star bottle cap. Sweet. That's all for that place. Campfire. Oh, who's this gentleman on the road before me?
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
Is it now? You can tell me, or you can tell the underside of my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Thanks for the warning. What's going on past those signs?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the Boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Is there a way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
A wager? Let's hear it.
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your...
300 caps are a bit short right now. How about 200?
All right, I suppose I can cut you a deal, but not a cap low. Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building.
Okay.
I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not.
So let's have a look. The key to avoiding artillery is to move from building to building up the northwest side of town towards the front gate. Stick to high cover in the northeast corner, the two buildings, and then make a beeline for the gate. Okay. Let's give it a try, guys. I'm probably gonna die a bunch of times, but whatever. Let's see what we can do. And, yeah. As you can see, I got through that bit. And now we just have to find a way through this, metal gate. Don't remember that metal gate being there. Metal fence, I should say. We can jump over it. I don't know. Oh yeah, I need to make a beeline for the gate, he says, yeah. So yeah, that's how you do it. You just go up the left side there and just follow the fence. Really easy. Let's go say hello to the boomers.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Who's in charge here?
I'm not telling you a thing, savage. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
I didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Alright, lead the way.
Follow close and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
He didn't exactly roll out the red carpet.
Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it.
How might I be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
How can we trust each other if you're gonna be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
So, where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it.
Sounds
Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Okay.
I can spot a Brotherhood spy from 1,000 yards. Even the cute
Can you
ones.
now? So we've made contact with the boomers. That's the first part. Let's see if we can find some to talk to. So to convince them to help us in the oncoming battle, we're gonna have to befriend them and stuff. What's this? Nellis Children's Barracks. Interesting. Oh, nothing in here. Ooh. Mind if I do? Nope, nothing in there. Women's barracks? Who's this fella?
If you can't keep that thing under control, I will.
Oh. Mr. Gutsy. So yeah, where is everyone? Anyone in here? Men's barracks? Probably not. Need to find some kind of operational. More women's barracks. Schoolhouse. Ah, medical station. Let's see what we can do here.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
I have extensive medical knowledge. Let's see what I can do.
If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
Let's attempt to treat him. You have just enough skill to recognize that you are about to do more harm than good. You stop before causing any serious complications. Oh. With a combination of natural herbs, bandages, and some disinfectant, you're able to clean the wounds. Hooray.
Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that.
So, like... yeah, my medical knowledge isn't the greatest, sadly.
Yes, outsider? Bye.
Wonder if I could use a doctor's book to shift my stats higher. Let's see, what is my stats anyway? $49. Well, I could at least shift it up to 50. Let's see. Today's physician, there we go. Got loads of those. 60 or higher. Down. Perform the operation. Hurry.
I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around.
I did indeed. Sadly, I'm 1 point short of helping that guy. I wonder if I got anything that will alter my thing permanently, like a big doctor's book. Big book of science. And of course these don't stack, sadly. So yeah, oh well. I did enough to get accepted at least. Let's go see what's next. I wonder where the history museum is. Would it be in the schoolhouse, I guess?
Howdy, mister.
Hello.
I am La Phantoma. I will fly to the side of injustice.
Will you now? I'm just passing through.
Okay. See ya.
Hello.
I'd keep moving if I was you.
Why?
We've survived out here pretty well so far without any help from the outside.
Oh, is that fact? So the guy isn't in here.
Hey.
I wonder if it's like a museum. There's the medical thing. There's a barracks. There's Pearl's barracks. What's these buildings over here? Maybe it's over here. Loyal's house. Nellis's workshop. Boomer Museum. Here we are.
Hi.
Hello, Pete.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
I suppose so. I'd like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Another
If
time,
you're
maybe.
interested in... See ya.
Let's have a look at the mural first. Okay, planes. And bombing and stuff. Right, that doesn't really tell us much, okay.
Were you interested in hearing?
I am, yes. I'd like to hear about it. Sure, I can spare the time.
Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. Yeah. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Now that you know the story of our...
I have some questions. Why did your ancestors leave the safety of the vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Yeah, any detonation with a yield of less than half a ton of TNT is boring.
Exactly. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But besides that, it's a heck with nitpicky restrictions.
I agree.
Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
I see. Whereas your people had brought a Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
How do you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
I don't have enough survival, damn it. You're all cannibals. The ingenuity of your people is remarkable.
Thank you. Our self-sufficiency is a point of pride. Anything else you want to know?
What are howitzers doing in the Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
That howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis taught you to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We used them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Oh, to slip the surly bonds of the earth and dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
How did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago.
Yeah.
The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
You could attach a ballast to the plane and then haul it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him.
I should.
I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
Goodbye then.
See ya.
We were liked.
A bunch of shut-ins.
So I think we'll leave it off there, guys, and next we'll be helping out on the last few things, and yeah, then we should have the Boomers support for the upcoming war.